All right, welcome back. Now, we're standing here on the weather board, Mpho, because there are reports of a tropical cyclone that is apparently approaching. But for now, it's still a tropical storm, isn't it?
No, it's still a tropical storm, but should be a tropical cyclone probably tonight.
So it's making its landfall tonight?
No, it's making its landfall tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening. All right, so talk to us about the areas, really, because we see that Mozambique, which is still trying to reel from the previous Cyclone Idai, it looks like the situation is going to get worse again.
Remember, let me start by explaining why it's mostly happening over that Mozambican channel. Remember, we have that current, that warm Mozambican current, where it's warm. So that's why the tropical cyclone is it's getting its power from its energy, because it needs warm air, warm temperatures and moisture. So that's why most of the cyclones are happening over that Mozambican channel. Now, it's just past Madagascar. It's in between Madagascar and moving towards the northern parts of Mozambique and also over the southern parts of Tanzania. Expected to make landfall, like I said, Thursday afternoon.
Thursday afternoon. So Tanzania and Mozambique will both be affected.
Exactly.
Yeah, but in terms of its the effects, and how strong will this particular one be? Because we know that tropical cyclone Idai was traveling at about 220 kilometers per hour, the winds. So this one, will it be as strong as Idai?
It will be almost the same in terms of the wind, the temperatures. I mean, the wind rather. We're expecting it to be around 100 to almost 150 kilometers
so that's
per hour. Still strong. And with this one, it's going to cause a lot of something called storm surge, where it's going to cause a lot of water from the ocean to shall be pushed onto the surface. So basically, it's going to cause more damage. And remember, it's going to be a lot of flooding, a lot of rainfall, and also those damaging winds are also going to come in effect later.
All right, so it's just those two countries that will be affected.
So far, there's the two countries that actually the models showing us that it's going to affect. Remember, once it reaches landfall, it loses all the moisture. It gets dry air entrainment, so it's going to lose more power. So basically, we're expecting it by Sunday to actually die off.
All right, so that's tropical cyclone Kenneth. All right, bringing it back home here in terms of the rain, we know that, of course, more warnings were issued yesterday for Eastern Cape, KwaZulu-Natal, some parts of the Free State in the Northern Cape. So how are we looking now?
Remember, the cutoff low now, it's no more cutoff low. Remember, cutoff low is a closed circulation. Now it's just a surface, just an upper air trough. But remember, it's still causing some rainfall. The land, the ground is still saturated because of all the rainfall that has been happening. So that's why now we still have flooding, because it's going to rain where it's already been raining. So that's what the problem is. But we're seeing a little bit of more drying, especially over that western interior, coming towards the central part and over to the eastern. So probably by Saturday, everything will be cleared and we're going to have a normal day. But temperatures should remain a little warm. We don't expect them to be hot again. So
well, I think that's good news that temperatures will go a little bit up. It's been very chilly, but I'll leave you to it. Let's just take a look at the rest of the weather conditions.
Thank you so much, Palisa. Now, on that note, let's take a look at those conditions that we're expecting for tonight and tomorrow. Starting off, we're expecting mostly partly cloudy conditions over the central part of the country, with a 30% chance of showers and thunder showers expected over northwest, extending into the Free State and over that interior of the Eastern Cape. We have that 60% chance of showers and thunder showers over those areas. We also have morning fog patches expected over that Lowveld of Limpopo, extending into Mpumalanga, and also over that interior of Gauteng and over that eastern part of the Free State. Poor visibility is a possibility over those areas, so please be on the lookout, especially when we're driving. 30% chance of showers and thunder showers still expected over that interior of the northwest, extending into Gauteng, where it's becoming scattered all the way towards the northern interior of KwaZulu-Natal for tomorrow. Clearing over that central interior, moving towards that western part of the country over the Northern Cape, but also morning fog patches also expected along that western coastline for tomorrow. Now, looking at our warning, tomorrow we're still expecting a warning of severe thunderstorms over the northern interior of KwaZulu-Natal. Possibility of heavy downpours over those areas and strong winds also possible over that coastal line and adjacent interior. So please be on the lookout over those areas. Now, looking at our overnight temperatures, still expecting some relatively cool temperatures over the country, with Sutherland expecting cold temperatures with a minimum of 5. 50 is your minimum in Cape Town. Moving to the interior, cooler temperatures expected over the Free State, with Bloemfontein expecting a low of 8. 12 is your low in Polokwane, with Pretoria expecting some relatively cool temperatures tomorrow with a minimum of 15. But warm temperatures expected along that coastal line of Durban with a minimum of 18. Now, looking at our provinces in detail, starting off with Gauteng tomorrow, still expecting some chilly conditions, with Pretoria peaking at 24. 22 is your maximum in Johannesburg. Still expecting some winds over that interior of Limpopo. We're expecting some ice and thunder showers along the southern parts of the province, but warmer temperatures as we move up north, with Polokwane rather peaking at 27. 31 is your maximum in Musina. Morning forecast is expected over that low belt of Mpumalanga, where warmer temperatures are expected, but moving into the interior, cooler temperatures will be experienced in Emelo, expecting a maximum of 23. Middleburg and Emalahleni peaking at 22. So let's expect some rainy conditions over KwaZulu-Natal, with those severe thunderstorms expected as we move towards the northern interior of the province over Richards Bay, with warm temperatures over those areas with a maximum of 28. 24 is your maximum in Durban, with Ladysmith peaking at 25. Expecting some really cloudy conditions over that eastern half of the Eastern Cape, but clear skies expected over that extreme western part of the Eastern Cape, where temperatures expected to be warm over those areas, and over the Western Cape, the mother city experiencing some partly cloudy conditions with a maximum of 25. Warm temperatures and cloudy conditions are expected over the rest of the province for tomorrow. Morning forecast is expected along that western coastline over Springbok with a maximum of 26. 29 is your maximum in Upington. And over the interior, still experiencing some warm temperatures over Free State, Bloemfontein peaking at 21. And lastly, over the northwest province, still experiencing some relatively warm temperatures, but cool as we move towards that interior, with Mahikeng peaking at 25. That's all the weather I have for you. Stay tuned to SABC.